Welcome back, guys, to Baba's Automotive Interviews. On this show, we like to shine a spotlight on our blue and white collar workers who go out there every day and make life easier for each of us. Today, I have a very special guest joining us. She goes by the name of Crystal Muhammad with Chrissy's Mobile Detailing Intent. Thank you, Miss Chrissy, for taking this interview with us.
Thank you for inviting me.
Okay. So we're going to start off by asking you, how old are you and where are you from?
I'm from Miami and I'm 28 years old.
Okay, 28 years old from Miami. So what brought you to Georgia?
My mom.
So you kind of grew up in Georgia, basically.
Yeah, it was kind of like a back and forth, but we just permanently just stayed here.
Okay. So do you remember the first time you ever made money just like from working and deals like that? Like, it can be your first job or it can just be a hustle, selling chips or something, your first time making money.
I was in school and I made cupcakes and I sold drinks and like candies.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you always had that like almost a hustler's mentality.
I get it from my mom.
Get it from mom?
Yeah.
Okay, mom getting that credit. What's your mom name?
Mahasan.
Say that one more time.
Mahasan.
Mahasan.
Yeah.
I said it right,
No,
Mahasan.
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 Yeah.
All right, we said it a couple times, so you guys got to get it right. Mahasan. Okay.
Mahasan.
I'm giving mom's credit. Okay. What did you want to be growing up?
I don't remember. What I wanted to be a mechanic.
So you always wanted to be a mechanic, like in the Mansfield type of deal?
I like cars. I'm a car girl, so I've always wanted to like work on cars.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. That what caught my attention when I was scrolling down Instagram. You guys don't know, that's how I found her. On my Instagram, just scrolling, and I seen this girl just doing 10. I seen this girl doing detailing, and I was like, this is real. I need to get her on the interview. So I'm very honored to do this interview. So what was your first job?
I used to help my mom like wash hair because she was a hairstylist.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like wash her clients' hair and blow dry it out for her. That was like my first official paying job.
Wow. Okay, so get it from mom, really, like a hustler. So what led you into the current field you're in? You're in like a male-dominated field, working with cars and deals like that, from the detailing to the tint. What led you to that? Just always liked it, or? I know you always liked it, you said you always liked it, but what led you to doing it right now, in a way?
My mom.
Really?
Yeah.
She just pushed you and said, baby, go ahead and follow your dreams, and give me that journey. Give me your journey of, hey, one day, my journey, okay, I got in the cars. Me and my wife, we moved to Millersville, and they didn't have the business classes that they had in Gwinnett. They had like construction, they had mechanic and deals like that. So I took up mechanic, and that led me to here, to here, to here, to here. So what was your journey like to just get into Chrissy's Mobile Detailing?
So my mom, she was like, because I wanted to go to school to be an auto technician originally. And she was like, well, if you're not going to go to school, you might as well start a business and name it Miami Auto Detailing because you're from Miami. I was like, okay. So I named it Miami originally. The name Miami was for like maybe 4 years, but I realized I wasn't getting the traction that I wanted from Atlanta people because I kept getting called from Miami. So I changed it to Chrissy Mobile Detailing originally when I was just doing detailing. And yeah.
So really, your mom is no joke. Y'all guys are all hustlers. So you never really had like a corporate job or nothing like that?
I worked at Zaxby's.
Okay, how old were you when you worked at Zaxby's?
I was kind of like fresh out of high school, so I think like 21-ish.
Okay.
Around that time.
So you did work at a little Zaxby's, but you always like family business and deals like that also?
Yeah, I worked at Walmart too for like 2 years, and then I just got tired of working for people.
So that's what it was, really. So you got a little taste of that corporate world, and you kind of, just like your mom, knew that wasn't for you type of deal.
Yeah.
Okay. So a lot of young women coming up behind you will see this and deals like that. Any schooling or deals that you went through, or just naturally went to a shop, someone taught you, and now you just know how to tint and do all that type of stuff?
So I took classes on tint. I kind of like did YouTube University on detailing.
Okay.
Because YouTube kind of basically teaches you everything you need to know as far as that world. I ended up getting a mentor that popped up randomly. He wanted to like see me grow and see me expand, so he taught me how to do paint corrections and coatings. I worked for him for like maybe 2 years, on and off with my business and his business, and then I just separated and then went full on with my business.
Wow. Wow. Dope. So, how many weeks did you have to go to school for the tint type of deal, or is it like the certifications for the tint?
So the tint was a 3-day class. I feel like with tint, like you can learn in 3 days, but it's an everyday thing. It's like you're not going to learn everything you need to know in that class until you actually get into the field, and every car is different, every back windshield is different, some things are not going to shrink the same. So it's still, I'm still learning to this day.
Learning.
Yeah.
You're doing a good job to be learning. You guys got to see her Instagram. She's no joke. She's to be learning. I'm not just gassing her up. She's doing the best car brands out there, big name car brands, and this young lady is really doing it. Honestly.
Thank you.
I think she's downplaying herself, because I see it. I'm telling you guys, check out her Instagram, Chrissy's Mobile Detail on Instagram. Okay, cool. So let me ask you. So what was your first job as a detailer? Detailer, was it with that guy you were saying? Just did you ever go to like another shop or something like that for the detailing? And the tint in or detailing?
No, because with him, like we were at dealerships.
Okay.
So I would help him with those dealership jobs, and then I kind of just, I got tired of being like told when to pop up on time and when to be here and when to be there. So I kind of just took what I learned and just full throttle by myself.
Wow. Wow. So that shows you young ladies you can do it. On this channel, like, and when I explain to you guys about the mechanics, a lot of mechanics never even went to school for this stuff. So not having school is not a bad thing. If you get up onto somebody, like Miss Chrissy did, like Joe did, if you guys watch the interviews he talk about, even Mr. Arthur did, you get up onto somebody who's good and want to show you that stuff, you guys got to soak that stuff up like a sponge. And sometimes you don't even need schooling. If you go to her page, again, not gassing, you go to her page and you watch her work, you would never know the difference if she went to like a 4-year school for this stuff, or some type of deal, or or a 6-week program, or a couple-day program. But yeah, this goes to show you girls and guys out there that school is important, but also just getting around the right people and wanting to soak up all that game. So what was the worst mistake you made during your learning stage? Do you have, if you even haven't had any?
Your worst mistake? I was still learning about products and like where to put them at. So I had a client, he had a Jaguar, and I put too much liquid in his steering wheel, like the little buttons, and his buttons weren't working after that. Yeah.
So what happened? What was how did you fix that situation, if it got fixed?
There is no fixing. There is no fixing it. It was still like my first year in.
Okay.
So, but I knew him, and he was very understanding.
Okay.
So he wasn't mad. He was just like, you learned. That was your learning mistake, and
you learned.
Yeah, and now I don't do it no more.
Don't do that no more. Okay, cool. So let me ask you, what was your proudest moment in your learning stage? Give you an example while you think, right?
Okay.
If you go back on my episodes a little bit, these guys, my proudest moment is I did a valve cover gasket. Nobody thought I can do it. In my first shop, when I was explaining when I mess up, and then your worst moment, I did a valve cover gasket. They left, oil was leaking. One of the worst moments. Went to another shop. They didn't believe I could do the valve cover gasket. I remember that I messed up on that thing. I fixed it. The lady went out there. Everything was good. So that was my proudest moment, like coming up in the learning stages and stuff like that. If you have a proud moment.
I think my proudest moment was getting a Lamborghini client in my first year.
That's it.
That made me very happy.
Was you nervous?
I was, because I was like, I don't know nothing about cleaning this thing. It was so small. It was all the way down to the ground. And I was like, this is actually pretty cool. He was a cool guy. Like, it was doing like pollen season during my first year. So he was like, I don't really want to get it clean, but I know you want to clean it. So let's just do it. I said, okay, cool.
Let me ask you, so you just doing I see a lot of upscale cars on your, do you do like Toyotas and Hondas and deals like that, or you just want to do the upscale deal?
I do. I think I like people with regular cars more than I like people with exotic cars. Because it's sad to say, but they spend more money. Yeah. The exotic people are typically the cheapest.
I would think the other way around. I would think you get big tips. That was one of the questions. We'll go down there a little bit later to one of those. Wow. Okay. Let me ask you. Do you see yourself as a trailblazer or like a role model for other young women or girls coming up behind you?
I do. I see myself as a role model. I spoke to a lot of parents who are like, you really make me realize that my daughter needs to do something or be her own boss, because it's very possible. It's like, it's not hard. If you're not the type to motivate yourself, it's hard, because you'll have those phases where it's like, do I want to keep doing this? And sometimes it gets hard. Sometimes you get those clients that are mean. A lot of times you'll have those clients that are mean, and you gotta learn how to talk to them, because it's like, being an entrepreneur is not easy, because you're the content creator, you're the person who answers the phones, book the jobs, do the jobs. So I think I am a role model, because my little sister looks up to me. So I do.
That's good. I think you're a role model also. Even for me to look at you, and I know I'm gonna keep gassing you up. Even for me to look at you, it's like, okay, this girl can do this, man. You know, I'm looking at all the lazy guys right here. How you guys can't do this? This girl's is killing it out here, and you guys can't do that. And I think you are motivation for the young women that's gonna see you coming up type of deal, and the young women that's gonna see this interview. I do think you are a trailblazer, and you motivate me, honestly, being honest.
Thank you.
What is one of the things you learned about this business that you didn't know before? Like you kind of, like you did know before, like getting into business. What's one of the things you can say you learned?
There's no off days. Being an entrepreneur, it's like, I thought that with a 9 to 5, like, you have that one little off day, and then, you know, you go back to work and it's draining. This is draining. It's like an everyday thing. Content, editing, posting. Somebody's messaging you every single day. Like, you're always getting calls. Like, you don't really get a break. But it's fun because you're doing it for you, not for anybody else.
And I agree with you. And you hit it on the head. I don't think our other guests or me, we spoke about that enough. A lot of us get into these businesses and think it's going to be easy. We look at Instagram and we're like, oh, business owner, oh yeah, I'm about to do that. And then when you get in here, exactly how she said, literally, guys, I got off a car and you wouldn't believe me. It was 2:30 a.m. when I got off the car, and I had to wake up in the morning, take my kids to school, and start a whole nother day. Calls are coming in all day. I'm driving, I'm texting all day from like literally 9 to 9. And that's the stuff we don't show online, and that's the, you know, the glitz and the glamour is the only thing we show. We don't show that the hard parts of being in business. So, and that's what I learned also. I learned to, even the communication. You know, you have to communicate with these customers, because like you alluded to, these customers will get mad at you. People get angry, you got these mad, and even when they get angry at you, you still got to be like, okay, yes ma'am, no sir. you know, so you don't diminish your name, stuff like that. Have you ever gotten an argument with a customer?
Yes.
You have.
I have.
I have to be honest. It was via text. Just give you mine so you can feel, you know, you can tell. It was via text though, but he called me goofy. I don't know if I need to say this, but he called me goofy and I wasn't going for that. You can't call me out my name. We had to go back and forth a little bit. But after I did it, I felt a little bad. Do you care to share your experience?
Yeah. I think she irritated me because I was on vacation. She accused me of stealing her key.
Okay.
And I'm on the beach and you're texting me this. Finally taking a vacation. I haven't taken one since I started my business. I did not take one. So this is like my first vacation out of the 9 years of being in business. And she was like, oh, I don't see my key. Where did you put it? I said, ma'am, I gave you your key. I know I gave you your key. No, I think you took it. Where is my key? I'm 100% sure I gave you your key before I left, as well as your Tesla key because it was a Mercedes. I gave her Benz keys and her Tesla keys before she paid. She was like, I just don't see it. Okay, well, what that got to do with me? She was like, oh, do you have an attitude? I said, ma'am, you're accusing me of theft. If I wanted to steal somebody's car, it would be a Lamborghini, not a Mercedes. I'm sorry. It just didn't make any sense to me. I touch all these nice cars and you assume I want old Mercedes Benz. It didn't click for me. So I'm like, the fact that you would try me and this is your second time booking with me, it was crazy. Because I ain't stole it the first time. I'm not stealing it now. So
I get that too. Not that all the way, but I get customers, which I don't like. If you book my service, they be scared to give me the key. It's like they'd be like, oh, I'm not going nowhere. Your car's broke. Like, we got to fix it. I'm not going to take your car. You'll get that a little bit where it's like, I'm not going to take your car. Everything. And I got to learn to communicate. Let me ask you, did you guys get into like a more back and shouting match or more back and forth? Or was that the extent of your conversation?
That was the extent. I told her, I sent her another message. It was a paragraph. And then after that, she didn't respond.
Okay. Did you feel bad after later on analyzing and like, maybe I could have handled it better? Not saying you was wrong for what you said, because I don't feel bad or wrong for what, like, you called me a name, I called your name. But I also look back and like, okay, is Elon Musk going to say the same thing? If Jeff Bezos, if I got a couple of Baba's Automotive, am I going to sit there and argue with the customer? So at the end, I thought about like, I shouldn't even gave him the time of day. Did you feel bad about, maybe the paragraph, or you was like, it was justified?
I felt like it was justified. I didn't feel bad. I sent it like a very professional, like calm. Like I had to go to ChatGPT first because what I would have sent was a little bit more aggressive.
Right.
So Chat rephrased it, and I was like, yeah, I feel better now. Let me go back to the beach and let me just get a tan because you're not going to ruin my vacation.
Shout out to Chat.
Yeah, ChatGPT.
Let me ask you, working on these high-end cars, you can get a little damage or scratch up and type of deal. You don't get a little nervous working on that type of stuff, or, it's just normal to you. That's just how you roll.
I think it's normal now.
That's how you roll?
Yeah, I think I understand the car and I understand how soft the paint is, so I know what to use and what not to use. Like I did my research before I touched the first Lamborghini. But the first Lamborghini had a wrap, so it was a little bit easier. But they make these cars with very soft paint, so you have to be very cautious, like pH neutral soap and everything got to be gentle.
Have you ever had made a loss? That was one of the questions, probably down the road, but have you ever made a loss during this business and stuff like that? You have made some mistakes and the customers usually are pretty reasonable and understandable, or have you made a loss?
I did make a loss. It will actually be my first one since I started my business. It was tint related, and it was a brand new Tesla Model Y. The guy paid like $500 for all the way around, and then he called his bank and said it was fraud. So they took the money back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And
How do you get that? Did you ever get the money back, or you just didn't worry about it?
he
You took
used
it as
somebody
off?
else's credit card.
Okay. You never contacted him, or you
I
just
did.
forget about it?
They said that we're corporate America. We don't steal from people.
Oh, wow.
And then they blocked me.
Wow. How about the guy?
No, nothing. He's still on Instagram. He's real famous, actually. So I plan on taking him to court, though.
Okay, we're waiting. This interview going. Okay, cool. You can use this. I mean, hey. Okay, cool. Have you ever had a job you didn't want to do because how bad the car was?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Have to turn them down a couple times.
I turned down a few
What
cars.
was the worst looking? I mean, they don't know no names or whatever. What was the worst thing you seen in the car for the most part?
Maggots. Yeah, I saw maggots. It was, I don't know what they expected me to do. I was just like, do you know where it's coming from? They're like, no. I was like, okay. And I just looked around the car. Someone told me to pick one little thing up. I picked it up and they were just swarming, just
Come
like
on, man.
everywhere. And I was like, wow, I'm not doing this.
How did you? That's how you said it. That's how you just calm like.
Yeah.
He's so calm. I'm not doing this.
I'm not. They were standing right next to me and they were like, oh, you really can't? I said, unless you want to pay $800, I'm not touching this car.
Makes sense.
And it's like, oh, that's a lot. Okay, have a good one. And I just drove off.
Have a good one. Wow.
I'm not doing it.
No, I don't think our Maggots is on a different level. What is the biggest cash tip you ever got in the business?
It's funny. It was from an NFL player. It was $200.
$200 from an NFL player.
Yeah.
You been doing all these celebrity calls and deals. I'm telling you guys, I am lucky. Again, I am lucky to get this interview. I'm telling you, this girl is going to be big one day. You guys are going to look up Georgia, wherever she at, she's going to be big one day. So that's dope. I be following you all the time. I be watching you doing all the celebrity stuff and deals like that. It's kind of dope.
Thank you.
So about $200 from a celebrity. Cool. Another question. What is your biggest payday? An example, just the other day, I reached about $800 just in one day. Now, that don't happen every day. Some days I go out there, I plan for a $500 day, get a couple of reschedules, cancels, you get $200, and some days you schedule for a $300 day. You can get no money. But I did reach $800 in one day.
My biggest one, it would have to be a paint correction day. It was $1,600.
So you got $1,600 in one day?
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm in the wrong business. I'm about to go take some of Chrissy's classes. I ain't gonna lie. What is your biggest form of advertising?
Right now, Instagram.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. People sleep on Instagram. I slept on Instagram. I didn't think it was real until I started putting some money in the ads and people started calling. So Instagram. Any other apps and stuff you're on, people can reach you at on?
Google.
Google?
I love Google.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got good stars on Google and stuff?
5
like that?
stars.
5 stars?
5 stars only.
How many reviews?
I think it's 123 or 130. It's one of the two.
Where's the farthest you go? Like, of course, you're in the Georgia area. Where's the farthest you go? Do you come to Gwinnett to work on cars?
Oh yeah, I come to Gwinnett. I go to Cummings. I go. I hope I say it right. McDonough. I go pretty far.
Do you have a limit on how far you want to go?
The max is an hour. So an hour from Brookhaven.
Okay.
That's my service area is Brookhaven, but I go outside of it.
Okay. How about rescheduling and deals like that with customers? Do you get a lot of fake customers, fake phone calls, or your business is pretty much steady and the people that usually call you are serious?
The people that usually call are serious. I might get like 2 or 3 a month that might reschedule.
Okay.
But I'll always call, be like, hey, are we still good for today? And then head to them. I'm not gonna just head to you and we didn't have a conversation all day today. I just want to make sure I'm not wasting my gas money.
That part. Now, we talked about some of the drawbacks of this business, and Of course, we talk about some of the drawbacks, dealing with mean customers and deals like that. What is, I probably know the answer to that, but what is the best thing about being a business owner?
Make your own schedule.
Mm.
That's what I like.
Let me ask you, is that like a trick deal right there? Because we can make our own schedule. But like how you say, you don't take a vacation in 9 years. We in our head, we kind of like, we can do what we want to do. But we just keep going. Like, what is that? Like, you too, right? I mean,
Yeah.
like, we just keep going. Like, I'm with
Yeah.
you. Like, I can make my own schedule. If I don't got to go to work tomorrow, I don't have to. But I keep going. And I just never take a day off.
I think it's the hustler mindset. Like, we just want to keep on pushing and keep on pushing, but it's like you understand your body enough to know when you need to relax. And I think I've gotten so understanding of who I am and like, okay, like today I didn't work because I didn't feel like it. And yesterday I did 4 cars and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing nothing today. I'm going to go to the gym and call it a day.
So are you like, I'm sorry if I did cut you off, are you like a girly girl? Like you get your nails did, hair, or you still like, or you just like to be, and you're not dirty, but do you like to get down to the dirty and be sweaty, the tomboy girl type of deal?
Yeah, like I'm the type to work on an engine and not have gloves on. So,
but then still go get your nails did.
yeah,
Okay.
I'll still get my nails done, get my hair done.
So girls, you could be pretty and still work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's very possible.
very possible. So do you see a drought of like workers in your field, like the tint, and or detailing? Do you see a drought, or you see more people coming into that field?
I see more people coming into it. I mean, it's so many cars in Atlanta. It's like it's only so many detailers. More does need to come into the field, but you also have the car washers where those people like to go and just spend a little bit less money because detailers are expensive, as they said. We're kind of expensive. I don't think so.
It's worth it, right?
Yeah.
So as more people coming to the field, do you see more mistakes? Or are you having to go behind people more because of that? I know in the mechanic field, it was actually this week, there was a lot of people doing oil changes and just messing up, and I'm having to go behind these people that's, new people that's out there. Do you get the same thing or not so much? Yeah?
I do. I do. I get it more with window tint. Like, I think I actually did a brand new Range Rover. Bubbles, dirt, like everything in the film, and he was like, he'd go take it back. He was not happy. He brought it to me. He was like, now I'm happy. Everything was clean. Like, this is not how I came when they did it. I was like, I'm sorry that you got to go through that.
Yeah, I'm Chrissy's mobile detailing, man. Like, what do you
Yeah, like
you should have been called me. So do you recommend, like, more young women getting into your field? Like,
heck yeah.
You want to see that?
I do. I really do. I think it's kind of easier for a woman in the field. People are a little bit nicer and more willing. I think I get because you're pretty, that's why I booked you. I'm like, oh, okay, well, thanks. Yeah, I get that a lot. A lot. It's actually funny, but I take it because it's like the cars that I do are pretty cool. And then they see my work and they're like, oh, you actually detail. I'm like, yeah.
I get busy. Like,
you thought I was just a pretty girl?
Right.
No, I'm actually going to clean your car. I'm like, oh, I'm going to book you again. So being a girl is kind of like, you kind of get a little bit more.
It has its advantages.
Yeah, it does. What they call it, pretty privileges or something like that. Yeah.
So do you think about maybe teaching? Maybe get a couple of these girls under the wing like the guy did you, maybe, and these young girls, maybe 18-year-old, 17-year-old want to get into business. Could they come to Chrissy maybe later on or now type of deal to get some teaching?
They can.
Yeah?
I don't mind. I want more women in this industry because it's so, like, men just dominated, like, everywhere. I know, like, 2 female detailers, but that's it. I don't know any other female detailers in Atlanta but 2.
I honestly, for some reason, think you guys would do a better job, and it's not gas, and it's just like the attention to detail, especially with tint for some reason. I feel like you guys will really, do good in that for some reason.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
any injuries? Speaking of that, like any injuries that you've had or heard anybody had? You guys are in a lot of awkward positions doing this tent. Like any back pains or?
A lot of back pain, a lot of lower back pain, a lot of struggling with core. Like I work out, so I do a lot of core workouts just to make sure that my stomach is just solid. Because when you're doing back windshields, you're like angling yourself and you're pushing it. So a lot of core workouts will definitely help you move like smoothly with it.
And get into the investing thing?
Invest?
Yeah.
Like crypto?
Yeah, crypto and stuff like that. Because us, being independent, business owners and deals like that, we got to stack up something for a rainy day. I was just wondering if maybe, you stacking up for a rainy day or haven't gone too deep into that yet.
I want to learn. I want to get into it because I heard that it's really good.
More of the crypto stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me teach you a little bit what I know while we on camera and stuff like that also, so people can get. So what I know about crypto, and I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. It's purely for entertainment. So, but what I learned about is a token called XRP that everybody needs to look up and get into, and probably, because banks are going to be using it. And the way people buy this crypto, and it seems like it's a crazy lot of stuff. A lot of people, why you buy it, it's an app, just like Facebook, just like Instagram. This is an app called Coinbase, right? You heard of Coinbase,
yeah.
right? Bitcoin is the biggest crypto everybody heard about. But there's also a lot of other currencies that's going to slip through the cracks because everybody think it's scam or everybody think Bitcoin is too much. XRP is one of those cryptos. Me and Joe talk about it all the time. He's the guy we had on this podcast. And I suggest just us business owners just getting out there on ourselves just to have a nest egg when we retire. We got to put some things in place. Crypto will be one of those things I would suggest. Again, it's not financial advice, but XRP, remember that one. XRP is what business owners banks are going to be using this in the future, so they say. Okay. And you just want to get a couple of, you don't have to put your life savings, even if you put a couple of hundred. That couple of hundred, I've seen it myself with other people and deals like that. Couple of hundred, a couple of thousands turn, couple of hundred turn into thousands turn into 10,000, and it can be even more in the future. So XRP, cryptocurrency. All right, I had to spread that news right there real quick. Okay. So we wrapping it up. Also, what type of services do you offer? All the services you offer?
Interior, exterior detailing, deep cleans like shampooing. Nothing crazy. I don't like crazy deep cleans. Like if it's like a stain that's been there for years and you expect me. No magnets. No cockroaches.
You don't want everybody to be calling you for those type of jobs.
Yeah.
For those type of jobs.
I do them, but please, not too much. Clean it up a little bit, and then I can come do the aftermath.
Okay.
I do paint corrections, coatings. I coat wraps. I coat wheels and rims. Ceramic tint, carbon tint. If you don't want the fancy tint, I got carbon. Yeah, it's kind of like the sum of it.
You do a lot. You do a lot. Again, guys, Chrissy's Mobile Detailing and Tint on Instagram. Do you want to give out your number or?
Yeah, I do.
What's your number?
678-749-1141.
All right, guys, there you go. Okay, what is your goal for your company? Is it like to stay one person deal or small, or do you want a franchise like a Walmart or deals like that? Publix and Starbucks.
I want to shop.
You want to shop?
But I still want to be mobile.
Me too.
That's the goal.
I understand. I feel you. I want the same thing. I want the same thing. Because mobile is so new.
Yeah.
And people love that comfortable. I can sit at my house, And then at the shop, it gives you more stability to where people come to you. You're not rushing around and going everywhere and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you want to shop or a couple of shops? How you want to stay small or get big?
I think right now just one shop. But in Texas, I want to move.
You leaving?
I want to move, yeah.
No, don't leave me. What? Oh, man. All right, Texas. Y'all got her, boss. Y'all got her. Texas, what you like about Texas? Got family over there or just...
Nothing. There's nothing. I don't have any family. I just want to restart. Like a fresh do-over.
Come to Gwinnett. Just come to Gwinnett. We're in Fresh.
Gwinnett.
What? You go to... Okay, so talk about, is it going to be hard? You think it's going to be hard to rebrand yourself and build that business? Or you think it can translate over there to Texas with you building so much clientele in Georgia?
I feel like it would be easy because I'm already getting traction from there. I've gotten a few DMs from people over there. Like, I did a random ad and they were like, "Are you in Texas?" I'm like, "No, I'm in Atlanta." "Oh my gosh, if you were in Texas," I said, "Well, I'm thinking about it. Please come to Texas, please." I'm like, "Okay, I might come." My goal is probably by the end of the year or before I turn 30.
Well, end of the year or before you turn 30?
Yes, before I turn 30.
Guys. All right, Georgia, you better get it while it's hot, man. You better get it while you can. See, that's why you need a couple of shops now. You got to put one in Georgia, put one in Texas. You just run them, get a couple of girls. I see it. Look, I see it. Dream with me. You know, a shop over here in Texas, a shop over here in Georgia. You got Virginia everywhere. You can run everything from the computer, all girls, all pink shirts and skirts.
I can see that.
You can see that? I can see it too.
I can see that.
All right, cool. And, okay, we're wrapping it up again. One of the last questions I ask everybody is, what is the hardest profession in the world for you, do you think?
The hardest profession? Doctors.
A doctor.
Yeah. Because your life is basically in their hands.
Not mechanics, right? I mean, your life ain't... Okay, cool.
I mean, mechanics, like, your car life is basically in their hands, yeah, but...
We fix a doctor's car. They can't even get to the light down.
That's true. That's very true.
Look, your answer was your answer, and I ain't mad at it. I'm just playing with you. Thank you, Miss Crystal Muhammad with Chrissy's Mobile Detailing Intent. Thank you for having this interview with us.
Thank you.